Welcome. This is East Allen County Schools tutorial video for students on how they can access their Pearson textbooks on the Pearson for Schools app. So students, the first thing you need to do is make sure through the App Store or through the app portal that you have this app right here, Pearson eText for Schools. It's a blue book with the phrase "For Schools" on the cover. Next, tap on it to open the app, and in the lower left-hand corner there's a button at the bottom that says Pearson Easy Bridge. Tap on that button, and you're going to type in your district, and really just type in East, and then where it says please select a district, tap on that, and East Allen County Schools should be the first one that comes up. Tap on the name of the district and tap the Go button. Once you've tapped Go, you're going to come up to the Stoneware login. This is your student number and your first name. But once you've typed in your student number and your first name, you tap Login, and up pops the textbooks. Now, I want to make sure you understand, students will only see textbooks after the teacher assigns the textbook or textbooks to the course. Additionally, you'll notice that on this screen, you will see Pearson Common Core Literature 2015 download. That means that this textbook, so that was the first one I tapped on it, is the downloadable version. You'll notice at the top that it says Downloadable Student Edition. That's very important. I'm going to show you what these tools are across the screen at the top. The very first button across the screen at the top allows you, if I tap on it, to go back to the bookshelf. Think of this as your bookshelf. So I'm going to tap on it again. The second button that you see there is your table of contents. So when I tap on table of contents, you will see the units. There are 5 units plus some resources inside the table of contents. You can open up a how-to document on how to use the book. You can tap on a pronunciation guide. You can tap on a glossary. So here's the glossary. If I want to look at all the B's, those are the glossary words in the B category. Okay, the next icon across the top is your bookmarks. And so therefore, I'm going to jump over in the upper right-hand corner, and I'm going to show you how to jump to a particular page. So in the upper right-hand corner, if I wanted to jump to page 76, I type it in. So here's page 76. So let's say page 76 has something important and I want to bookmark it. I simply tap on the screen and I tap on the bookmark icon. And you'll notice that in the upper left-hand corner, there's a little red bookmark. So now if I was to go back to my table of contents, I know I have a bookmark on page 76. So that's how you use bookmarks. Now I'm also going to show you how to use the push pin. So you notice the next icon is a push pin, and this is the Notes Manager. But before you use it, if you wanted to simply make a note right here in the margin, I'm basically pushing my finger in the left-hand margin, and notice it says New Highlight or New Note. I tap New Note, and you'll notice the yellow push pin will appear, and I can type in a note. If I was to say study this section for the test, I type it in, I hit save, and there's my push pin for my note. I can now go back to my notes and I can find my note. So if I tap search, I type in the keyword I typed, study, and I say search, and there it is. Unit 1, page 76, study this section for the test. The other tool is the highlight tool. So if I wanted to highlight this section, the highlight tool appears, and you have these 2 little blue bubbles that allow you to highlight sections of the book if you wanted to. Additionally, the reason I chose page 76 is because it has a vocabulary term on it, and there you see naivete is a vocabulary term, but if you do a long touch on it, it automatically reverts to the glossary tool, which is one of the tools across the top, and there you have the definition, and you can look for other words as well. The glasses tool allow you to remove notes. So you notice how the push pin disappeared. Remove highlights, so you notice how the highlight disappears, or allows you to remove links. The next item is the glossary, and I tap on it. That's the little book at the top, A through Z. And as you can see, I can scroll through alphabetically, and so here are all the R glossary terms within this book. The next button, which is this little white arrow, is probably the most important button I'm going to show you. So if I tap the white arrow down, up pops this extra window, and you'll notice that what you have here is you have all the units plus the resources section plus the introduction, and if you were to check mark any one of the boxes on the left. So for example, I want to download Unit 1 and I check mark that box. You notice down at the bottom it says download selected content. I tap on that and let's see how long this takes. Notice that Unit 1 is 51.53 megabytes, and look at that, by the time I stopped talking, that took about 7 seconds. And so you can download that unit, and now you can use and read this book offline when you're not connected to any network. So if you do not have internet access at home, or if you're driving in the car, you can access your textbook if you have downloaded the content to your iPad. If you do not accidentally or on purpose swipe close your app. So in other words, what I mean by that is when you swipe close your apps like that, what that will do is it will force you to log in again using Wi-Fi. Additionally, if your iPad loses power completely, it will also force you to log in again using Wi-Fi. But by doing this, downloading the textbook, unless those two things happen, losing power to your iPad completely or swipe closing your app, you will be able to use your book online or offline. I'm going to tap back to the book in the lower right-hand corner of that little window, and I'm going to tap the search button. So right now, if I was searching for something, I'm going to search for a keyword. So I'm going to type in plot, and you'll notice that it comes up with 63 different results under plot. So your search can be much more specific than that. If you have further questions on how to use the book, there is the Quick Start Guide, which is the question mark at the top. So you tap on that, and that gives you links and information about how to use the book. Thank you very much, and this has been the East Allen County Schools video tutorial on how to use your new Pearson digital textbook.